name is Abigail Alvarado, and I'm here today with Dakota Silent Thunder in honor of Indigenous People Day. This interview will explore the significance of the day and learn more about Indigenous People Day. Welcome, Dakota. Thank you for being here today and speaking on such an important subject. First off, I want to say you have a really cool name. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, thank you. My name originates from the Lakota people, and it means friend to all. And my last name, my mother and father picked out. They're both Native American. My dad is Lakota, and my mother is from the Yaqui tribe.
When did you become aware of your ancestry?
Around when I was a teenager. Around that time, my mom, told me more about the Yaqui people and my ancestry down in Mexico, Sonora. And my dad, when I used to visit him, he told me about the tribe he was adopted into, which was the Oglala Sioux, which is part of the Lakota branch. And so those are the Plain Indians up there in the north.
How has your understanding of your ancestry evolved?
Growing up, I've gone through these different ceremonies and different practices, and now that I'm older, my practices and religion has become stricter, and I've become more devout to my religions, and I've learned about more of the injustice that Native Americans face, from 1492 to now.
How does your culture present itself in your day-to-day life?
Not always on a daily basis, but a lot of times I use white sage, to smudge at me and my family when we've had bad dreams or nightmares. And on a daily basis, in my culture, we're supposed to walk this thing called the Red Road. And so in that way, we always, we're kind of in a prayer state, and we don't use substance, like alcohol or drugs like that. We keep our whole household kind of clean, so whoever comes over to my house, they make sure they don't use substances or anyone who lives there.
Can you explain a little bit about the white sage?
It is a plant that is native to California, and me and my family use it usually for cleansings or sometimes offerings to spirits that live in our household. And a lot of time we don't like that people sell sage and profit from that. We don't like anybody, especially anybody who's not Native American to sell sage or buy it. Generally, we do accept that some people they should buy it from a Native American person, but we prefer they don't sell it either.
Today's Indigenous People Day. How do you and your family celebrate, and what does this mean to you and your family?
For me and my family, it's about celebrating our ancestors that gave their lives for their land.
Would you like to share a bit about your outfit as well?
Yeah, this is a medicine wheel, and so on the medicine wheel we have the 4 directions for each color, and with the 4 directions, usually each tribe has a different kind of animal connected to the 4 directions. The shirt I'm wearing is a ribbon shirt made in Sonora that my grandma bought for me. This necklace here too it has the Yaqui colors on it, and the ojo de venado in the middle, and so that's part of my Yaqui heritage too.
Can you share a little bit about your hat as well?
Yeah. So on my hat, I have different pins and stuff. The eagle feather is sacred to a lot of Native American people, and so I put that on the back of my hat. I also have this pin that has it's a Native American actor in a Native American movie called Smoke Signals.
In honor of Indigenous People Day, would you like, or do you have any information you would like to share with us?
Yes, I believe we should recognize the Tonga people because the whole Los Angeles basin all the way to the Channel Islands is all Tonga land. So we are all on Tonga land. I just want to recognize those people and their land. Hello, I'm Dakota. Thank you for having me, and I wish everybody a happy and prosperous Indigenous Peoples Day.
On October 12, 1492, the Americas and Europe were brought together from different countries. This day has a different meaning from different countries from North and South America and Europe. What are your thoughts and importance as it relates to those, your friends perhaps, from Mexico, Central, or South America?
Indigenous Peoples Day to me means
celebrating equality and difference all at the same time.
To honor and respect those who inhabited North America before any of us ever did.
Reflect on the gratitude I feel to the beautiful souls who were the stewards of this land long before we called it California.
A day to commemorate the Native American culture, a culture that is usually overlooked and often silenced.
Celebrating tradition, family, history, ancestry, and who we are today.
A day to intentionally acknowledge the other side of the story.
Their stories and struggles should hold a prominent place in our social conscience as we build a more equitable future.
It's celebrating humanity.